Great news is a quick and easy way you could save money. Switch to Geico. It only takes 15 minutes. And you could save 15% or more in your car insurance. Go to geico.com. See how much you could save. Doug Gottlieb in for Colin. This is The Herd. Man, what a great show we've had. My thanks to Matt Barnes, Jeff Goodman, Crazy Uncle Rob Parker, who joined me earlier. But, there's still more to do. Matter of fact, we've actually saved the best for last.
It's almost the end of the show, but that doesn't mean we're phoning it in. Nope, we grind to the very last segment. It's time for Best for Last.
There is some speculation that Rob Gronkowski, Gronk, who of course recently retired in the NFL, could join the WWE as a pro wrestler. Now, 2 years ago, he was actually at WrestleMania 33. Do you guys remember that? Do we have the tape of that? I believe we do. He was amazing. So Gronk has everything it takes to be a great pro wrestler, right? I mean, he's got the look. First, he's tall. I mean, he's huge, 6'6". He's got the body. He's got the personality. He's got the strength. And he's already got a great nickname. He's already kind of a known commodity. All right, WrestleMania 33, he came out of the stands. He tears off the shirt. He's got the ribbed tank, right? I'm not allowed to say what we all call the ribbed tank. Got it? Comes out, gets into a three-point stance. Jinder Mahal's in there. He comes out, and he showed great blocking form, which is interesting because he became a great blocker, or was known as a great blocker here late in his career. So we thought we would find 5 other pro athletes, 1 retired and 4 still playing, that we'd love to see in a WrestleMania WWE ring. You guys ready for it? All right, cool. Number 1. He's a former Patriot, and he would look great in a ring, in some overalls. And if his victory dance was the same dance he did when he was barbecuing, when he was grilling down in Houston, who wouldn't cheer and do the Vince Wilfork dance? Big Vince Wilfork? He lettered in wrestling in high school, weighs in a slim 325 pounds, or at least last time he was weighed. Great personality, super entertaining. Give me Vince Wilfork post-retirement, right? All right, here's another one. We need personality. We need strength. We need athleticism. We need a nickname. How about Puig? Now, it's not a nickname, but Yasiel Puig, bat licker, right? He could come in with his bat. Yasiel Puig built like a football player. And he does have a good nickname. Remember, Vin Scully called him the Wild Horse? How good would the Wild Horse be? Right? Like, you don't have to watch WWE to go like, hey, the Wild Horse Yasiel Puig is going to wrestle against Vince Wilfork. Like, I'm in. How do I see that? And I do like the idea of a bat in the ring. Okay, here's one. Lance Stevenson. Got personality, got nickname, born ready. He's a skilled trash talker. He's an all-around agitator. And he can make him dance Lance, right? I mean, he goes top rope. He gets the guy on the ground and he starts dancing. Or maybe he makes a move and you fall down. Who was it? Was it Jeff Green the other night who he stepped on his foot? Yeah. Think of what he did to Jeff Green the other night, what he could do to a professional wrestler. Born ready, great nickname, great personality, good body, good dance, good athlete. Lance Stevenson. All right, here's one. DK Metcalf. Now, if you don't know who DK Metcalf is, and you're now watching on Fox Sports 1, you're like, dude, he looks like the after picture for every workout video. DK Metcalf is one of the top wide receivers in this year's NFL draft. He's out of Ole Miss. He looks like David Boston, the former wide receiver, only no hint of steroids the way David Boston was on steroids. Like, that's, if you go to your trainer, you go, make me look like that. 6'4", 230, and when he takes his shirt off, he scares all the dudes and makes all the women swoon. And then number 5, here's the guy we really want to see in the ring. Great nickname, Big Sexy. Could be the greatest wrestler ever, right? I think he's kind of an underrated athlete. Bartolo Colon. Weighs in a slim 285, or he's at 285 list, and I think he's like 5'11". Plus, he's already got the dual family thing going. Do you guys remember that story, right? Where he was defending himself. So he Yeah, after baseball, he's going to need the money. But he's like 42 years young. Big, sexy Bartolo Colon. Not the body, but hey, not every wrestler has to be built like DK Metcalf. Big, sexy Bartolo Colon, DK Metcalf, Lance Stevenson, Yasiel Puig, Vince Wilfork should join Rob Gronkowski in WrestleMania. And that's the best for last. All right, we got college hoop games tonight. You got all the big boys playing, right? Kentucky, who I think they have the toughest challenge because Kentucky takes on a Houston team that is game. They have a deep squad. They are fearless, and you may think they're playing on house money, but Houston does not. And what do they do with P.J. Washington? Does that screw him up trying to work him in when he didn't play last weekend? I think that's going to be a great game. That's why it's such a close spread. I think LSU gives Michigan State all they can handle. I think LSU is just so much more athletic at some key positions than Michigan State. Michigan State has done an unbelievable job to get here. I like LSU to actually win that game, even though they saw their life pass before their eyes against Maryland. And there's a lot of similarities in how Michigan State's going to have to play. Cassius Winston's going to have to bail them out. I just don't know if they have the shot making scoring. Like, I don't know if I see it. So I like LSU to win that game. I think Virginia Tech plays Duke really close. I think Duke survives, but I'm not sure Duke survives. And I don't think you win a game because you survived your last. Some people are like, well, now they survived a game. Now they'll be able to blow everybody out. Like, no, that game was close because Duke is not that dominant when they're playing against an older team and one that won't turn the basketball over, one that's really well coached. And I think that's what you have when you got Virginia Tech. Plus, Virginia Tech's seen them, right? And even though they haven't seen Zion, they've seen the rest of them. And they're not scared. There's no intimidation factor there. And then you have North Carolina, who this may be their tournament to win. Maybe their tournament to win. And one of the things kind of going for North Carolina is that their bench looks like it's going to get a little slimmer, and that doesn't hurt them. Sometimes, Roy Williams at times has subbed himself out of NCAA tournament games in the past, and because he may not have his star freshman Nasir Little, it might help him. He's got Cameron Johnson, who's a transfer senior. He's got Luke May, who's had an unbelievable career, and Kobe White, super talented freshman point guard. Like I like Carolina the best because Auburn has to play fast, and you can't play fast with Carolina. I like LSU. Virginia Tech keeps it close, and then I'm taking Kentucky because I like them and I like their shot making with Keldon Johnson and Tyler Hero. But man, I am nervous because I think that Houston squad's game, and they should have beaten Michigan last year. Granted, different roster, but should have beaten Michigan last year. All right, so enjoy the week's games and the weekend's game. Monday, I'll be back, and we'll have a Final Four. We'll get you ready for the Final Four. Plus, if you haven't been paying attention, Tiger Woods has been playing like, well, Tiger Woods. So we'll react to Tiger Woods weekend upcoming Monday. My thanks to Matt Barnes, Jeff Goodman, Rob Parker, and our entire staff. Have yourself a fabulous weekend. In for Colin Cowherd, I'm Doug Gottlieb. This is